So, state your name. Feel me?
Man, my name is Rich from Chicago, inner city streets of Chicago, man. And just speaking on the current state we in right now in this time as a black man, just as a person right now. I'm gonna get into the aspect of being a black man, but as a person, you know, naturally coming into this world, everything's a learning process. You know, you learn right from wrong, good from bad, and you start to develop a sense of feeling of what has a good energy and a negative energy. Even as a child, like kids can always sense when someone is a bit like negative, you know. And our society, man, we've been miseducated in a lot of different ways, if not every single way. From the different communities, how communities are gentrified, how lack of diversity throughout Chicago. Just speaking on Chicago, Chicago is very segregated. It's a city where different sides of town live by different experiences, whether financial experiences, cultural experiences, all different type of experiences instead of all being one. So there's this division, there's this separation of being able to relate to a lot of things, you know. But right now, the current state, as a human being, I feel for other human beings. And speaking on the life that was recently lost in this world, that was highlighted on a major platform like the internet, George Floyd, you know. And this isn't the first video we've seen about a black man being killed on camera, a black man being arrested, but that's the narrative that's constantly being promoted over and over and over again, to the fact that it's kind of became the norm. So the first time I've witnessed this killing, the first time I've seen this video of this man being a man putting his knee on another man's neck, the first time I saw it, I didn't feel it. I saw it, I'm like, I don't want to see this. Even though I watched the whole 10-minute video all the way through the first time, it didn't click. 24 hours later, rewatched the video, and that humane side of me was starting to be triggered. You know, me really watching the video for what it is, paying attention to the officer's body language and how he just was remorseless. You know? He didn't care for another person's life, man, and that was that's what was triggering me. You know, first time I watched it, I felt for George Floyd, and I honestly thought, man, this might be a homeless guy. He might have done something. As more information came my way, I seen that I became more sympathetic because I was able to, the internet was able to pull his information together and see that he had kids. He had a positive mindset about uplifting the youth. He really cared. You know, he was a person, a human. And it shouldn't take for me to receive information in order for me to be feeling that this is a good person. You know, instantly we should just have empathy and sympathy for other people, because flesh, bone, flesh, blood,
Speak on.
everything. Do you feel like that could have been you any day?
Hell yeah, I feel like that could be me, you, Q, you know what I'm saying, my cousin, you know what I'm saying, somebody that's close to me, you feel me? And it is close to me because I go out here every day, you know what I'm saying? I work with white people, I work with black people, I work with brown, all types of people, you know what I'm saying? So knowing that I, you know, feel like I got a target on our back just by going out our door, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's, you gotta watch out for somebody that look like you killing you, or somebody that don't look like you, that's supposed to be authority figure.
It's like hard to win. You got people that look like you trying to kill you, and you got the system.
So it's like,
it's hard.
you know what I'm saying? It's a lose-lose situation. But like all I can say is we as a people gotta come together, man, and you know what I'm saying? Because this country is run by the people. The government is a system, but you know what I'm saying? This country is run by people. If you don't go to work, these companies fail. You know what I'm saying? If you don't work, this shit don't fail. This is not America. America's built on, you know what I'm saying, labor. You know what I'm saying? By minorities. So if you take the minorities out the equation of America, there won't be no America. you just saw all these companies and buildings that nobody work for. So at least y'all can do is the company that has been broken into, AutoZone, Target, etc. That's been on fire. I don't have no sympathy for y'all, man.
No.
Because shit, where I was at when, you know what I'm saying? When all these motherfuckers died. You know what I'm saying? Trayvon. You know what I'm saying? Eric Gordon. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all was at. You feel me? Where I was at.
Speak on what we can do as a people, as a people, not just black people, white people, brown people, anything in between, as a people to change this narrative and not depending on the police or government to change this narrative. What can we do just other than just hashtag RIP or wear a t-shirt or you know what I'm saying? And speak on that and just speak on how like you feel is the looting and the rioting and the, you know what I'm saying, and just breaking in the stores and putting stuff on fire, play a part on this tragedy that's going on right now.
For one, let me just start off by saying like people are they're in a very uncomfortable situation. So when people are uncomfortable, they react instinctually. So people got a lot of pain built up, man. So they're doing careless things like rioting and looting. And it's not everybody. It's people.
Right.
You got people like myself and yourself, Nick, who wouldn't take that approach to take a chance to just rob a store, but we have more of a cause of uniting the people, you know? So as a people, I believe it starts with community and being organized and going into something with the right intentions of an outcome. Like if I make the decision right now to go downtown or go wherever and protest, you have different aspects of protest. You have a peaceful protest, you have silent protest, you have sit-ins, you have whatever you need to do in order to get the attention or to get the reaction that you feel like you're trying to get. My intention would be set to go there and go to a place like outdoors like we are right now, around many people, and just maybe just have a sign, have a shirt. I don't need to talk, but just have freedom for all. Freedom from all or no one else is free. You know, things like that that trigger people and make them subconsciously wake up to the reality that we live in, because a lot of people are asleep, man. A lot of people don't have the bravery and the courage to speak on these issues, man. And it takes for us to get to an uncomfortable place to speak on these issues. Like, I'm very uncomfortable, so that's why I'm able to speak so fluently, because it's now or later, man. Like, I can constantly put how I feel off, like I've done with Trayvon Martin, like I've done with Sandra Bland, like I've done with Eric Gardner. This is the pattern, the constant reminder of how this country does not care and how this country does not have the best interests of people of color.
Exactly.
So it gets to a point of discomfort, man. You have to say enough is enough, you know, and take the stand that you choose to, whether it be damaging property, whether it be peaceful protests, whether it be sit-ins, whatever you need to do to be heard, be heard. And I don't think people damaging these major corporation stores are wrong necessarily, because the people are the product of this country.
Right.
You know, they're absolutely products of their environment, products of drugs being put in our community, products of subsidized housing, products of high incarceration. We are always
products of goods in the store. We support the store, so why can the major corporations support the people? You know what I'm saying? So
exploitation, in every way we have been oppressed, suppressed, and oppressed, man. Systematic oppression, that's a real thing.
Strip of a dignity on camera.
Seriously, man.
You know what I mean?
It's a real thing, and it's an issue that we gonna choose to ignore or we gonna speak on. It's just that. You gonna ignore the shit or you gonna stand up. What side you on? And for the people, like I made a post today, man, because I woke up like at 5 a.m. just naturally just woke up. No alarm, no nothing. I was well rested. I was alert. And I guess that was a calling for me, man, because I made a post stating that, like, man, for the people who like exploit our culture, for people who don't understand exploitation, Exploitation is literally just copying and pasting something.
Right.
You got something, you
Culture
see,
vultures.
Culture vultures. You see this music, it's trending, you like it, you sing it,
Right.
you're exploiting it.
Right.
You like this style of dress, you wear it, you're exploiting it.
Right.
So we can imagine the influence that blacks in America have on this country. You know, number one leader, black women are the number one leading group in education. Education is the foundation of the whole fucking nation, just
Right.
period. Everything starts from learning. Black women leading that. Entertainment, black folks leading that.
Sports.
There's so many different avenues that black folks are able to influence this world.
And
And
other
we
people
did.
profit from it.
A lot of people profit financially, you know what I'm saying? That's because we have been systematically oppressed to the point where we have tried to own our own, but
Right.
we've been infiltrated and just
Misled.
miseducated in every way. We've been oppressed. So,
Right.
so man, the shit runs deep, man. But the point I was making for the people who like to exploit the culture and like choose to be silent during a time like this, I honestly felt like, okay, man, people don't have to speak on this shit. Like ain't nobody obligated to give 2 cents at all.
Right.
But if you choose to be cool and silent, then don't say our shit. Don't sing our songs. Don't support LeBron James. Don't support the people who look like us if you ain't really for that cause.
Right.
Everybody want to be a nigga until it's time to be a nigga.
Exactly.
You feel me? And that's the truth.
Right.
You know, and it don't take a master's degree, any type of degree or any type of level of education to really understand the state of emergency that we in, man.
Just turn your TV on.
That's
all you gotta do. It's simple
or
as
just
that.
live, you know. Even
turn your
I don't even watch TV, and it's unfortunate that I'm stuck in this environment, so everything is high information just being received on different levels and shit. I try to detox what I see,
Right.
filter what I see, but some shit just come, and some people they choose to be ignorant, man, and they just choose to like probably say nigga when we ain't around.
Right.
Probably, you know, they just milk our culture.
And ignorance have no complexion. Just to throw that out
Ignorance, bro. Ignorance is so bliss.
there. No
but
complexion, bro.
I just want people to know if you choose, whatever you is, man, if you choose to be silent, choose to, you're accepting your reality. You're accepting for corporate America to treat you how you feel when you're at work. You're accepting your boss to not pretty much consider how you feel as a minority in a work environment or as a minority in this world, you know? So you have to take a stand, you know, stand for something or you fall for anything is how I feel, man. And I don't have the answers to what's going on. I just have an open eye to reality and I see this world for what it is.
It's kind of crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just a black thing. It's not just a white thing. It's a stigma for America, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's a disease. You can't change the people if the system won't change.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because we living in the system. We wake up every morning, we go to 9 to 5, and you know what I'm saying? That's our system. But it's always a bigger authority figure that controls us as the people on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? But all I can say is, man, I was thinking about it last night. You know what I'm saying? Even if we do build our own as minorities in this country, we still gonna be in their country. You feel me? In somebody else's country, even though we have our percentage of ownership and you know, ownership or authority, we still gonna be in their country. So I just say for anybody, man, that's a minority or like black as whole, like me, look like me, you know what I'm saying? Educate yourself, learn about yourself, learn about your people. You know what I'm saying? Take a trip. You know what I'm saying? Save a little money and take a trip, man. Take a trip to your home, man. Visit Africa. Go to a country where you're not the minority, where we the majority. You feel me? Take a trip outside of America. See how other people live in different countries, man, because, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of going to give you a breath of fresh air, like, you know, this not the norm. This not the norm. This is only in America. You feel me? Go to Africa. You know, take a vision outside the norm that you're used to. Be open-minded, you feel me? You know, be insightful, be resourceful, take resource of, you know what I'm saying, social media, use that to your power, your advantage, you know what I'm saying? Learn about something, Google something, you feel me? There's always information out here, man, and now it's more apparent than ever than in the 60s, in the 70s, where it's under, you know what I'm saying, right in front of you, the palm, you know, hands. You can type it in, learn about something, read about something, man, because this system, what they got, man, it's not for us at all. It's set to let us fail. It's set to let us you know what I'm saying, redo the cycle of failure. It's a cycle of failure, you know what I'm saying? And if you have kids, bringing kids in this world, man, we need to just break that cycle, teach them different. You know what I'm saying? Teach them individualism, how to be an individual, and not depend on a 9-to-5, or not depend on you got to go to college to be successful. You know, you can learn, self-educate yourself, man. You feel me? Self-educate yourself. You know, love yourself first. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Love yourself, man, because we are beauty. Black is beauty. We beautiful people. You know, we're the strongest people on the earth. Learn about it. Read about it, man. Absolutely. Find a new hobby. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do, you can't be anything. You know what I'm saying? But this system, it ain't for it.